Welcome to Villa Leopolda, one of the most expensive and breathtaking estates in the world, located on the glamorous French Riviera. Beach with umbrella sparkles. Built in 1902, this legendary villa has hosted royalty, billionaires, and celebrities. With over 50 acres of lush gardens, 19 luxurious bedrooms, multiple swimming pools, and endless views of the Mediterranean Sea water wave, it's pure paradise. The estate is so valuable that it has been estimated at over $750 million, making it one of the most exclusive properties on Earth. Every corner of Villa Leopolda whispers history, elegance, and unmatched luxury. From lavish interiors to iconic terraces, it's truly a symbol of French Riviera glamour. If you dream of living like royalty, Villa Leopolda is the ultimate fantasy mansion. Welcome to the Château Louis XIV, one of the most luxurious modern palaces ever built, located just outside Paris. France sparkles. Don't let its royal design fool you. This palace was actually completed in 2011, but it looks straight out of the 17th century Versailles era. With its golden fountains, marble halls, and grand ballrooms, it's a masterpiece of French elegance. Inside, you'll find over 50,000 square feet of pure luxury, an underwater aquarium room, a cinema, wine cellar for thousands of bottles, and even a nightclub. Wine glass musical notes. The estate is surrounded by 23 hectares of manicured gardens, complete with statues, waterfalls, and the kind of beauty you'd only expect for kings. Valued at nearly $300 million, Château Louis XIV is not just a home, it's the ultimate symbol of wealth, power, and timeless French style. The Château de Versailles is not just a palace, it is the very heart of France's royal history and one of the most magnificent landmarks in the world. Built in the 17th century by King Louis XIV, the Sun King, Versailles transformed from a simple hunting lodge into a dazzling symbol of absolute monarchy and French grandeur. The palace has over 2,300 rooms, including the legendary Hall of Mirrors, where glittering chandeliers, golden arches, and mirrors reflect endless light and luxury. Versailles is also surrounded by vast gardens stretching across 800 hectares, filled with fountains, sculptures, canals, and perfectly manicured lawns designed by André Le Nôtre. For centuries, this palace was the center of power, diplomacy, and art in Europe, hosting royal banquets, grand balls, and historic treaties. Even today, millions of visitors are amazed by its scale, beauty, and history. It's not just a palace, but a masterpiece that represents the peak of French architecture and culture. Standing inside Versailles feels like stepping back into a golden age of kings and queens, where every detail whispers stories of elegance, power, and timeless luxury. The Château de Chambord is one of the most extraordinary castles in France and a true masterpiece of the Renaissance. Built in the early 16th century under the reign of King Francis I, Chambord was designed not only as a royal hunting lodge but also as a symbol of power, elegance, and architectural genius. The castle is instantly recognizable by its 440 rooms, 365 fireplaces, and 84 staircases, with the most famous being the incredible double helix staircase, said to be inspired by Leonardo da Vinci. Its roofline is like a fairy tale skyline, decorated with towers, spires, and chimneys that rise above the surrounding forests. Unlike many royal residences, Chambord was never meant to be lived in full-time, it was a showpiece of wealth and artistry. Surrounded by one of Europe's largest enclosed parks, covering over 13,000 acres, it remains a wonder of design and imagination. Today, the Château de Chambord stands as a symbol of the grandeur of French royalty and the creative spirit of the Renaissance, captivating millions of visitors with its beauty and mystery. The Villa Les Cedres is one of the most enchanting and prestigious estates on the French Riviera, blending history, luxury, and natural beauty. Originally built in 1830, the mansion later became the property of King Leopold II of Belgium, who transformed it into a royal retreat. This spectacular villa stretches across 35 acres of land, including one of the most remarkable private botanical gardens in Europe, with over 14,000 plant species, tropical palms, and rare flowers collected from around the world. The villa itself exudes Belle Époque charm, with grand salons, marble hallways, a ballroom, and a library holding thousands of rare books, including works dating back to the 17th century. Overlooking the Mediterranean Sea, Villa Les Cedres offers sweeping coastal views and timeless elegance. Often ranked among the world's most valuable homes, with an estimated worth of $400 to $500 million, it represents the perfect harmony of history, art, and Riviera glamour. The Villa Ephrussi de Rothschild, perched on the stunning peninsula of Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, is one of the most elegant and romantic villas on the French Riviera. Built between 1905 and 1912 by Baroness Beatrice Ephrussi de Rothschild, this pink Belle Époque mansion was designed as a dream home filled with art, beauty, and culture. Inside, the villa is decorated with 18th-century furniture, priceless porcelain, Flemish tapestries, and masterpieces of fine art, reflecting the Baroness's refined taste and passion for collecting. What makes Villa Ephrussi truly magical, however, are its 9 themed gardens that surround the estate, ranging from a French formal garden with musical fountains, to a Spanish garden, a Japanese garden, and even a rose garden. Every corner offers breathtaking views of the Mediterranean Sea, making it feel like paradise on earth. Today, the villa is a museum open to the public, where visitors can walk through history, art, and nature all at once. It's not just a house, it's a timeless expression of elegance and the ultimate jewel of the Riviera. The Château de Chenonceau, often called the Lady's Castle, is one of the most romantic and graceful castles in France. Built in the 16th century over the river Cher, it is unique for its elegant arched bridge that stretches across the water, making it look like a palace floating on a mirror. Chenonceau earned its nickname because of the extraordinary women who shaped its history. Diane de Poitiers, the favorite of King Henry II, transformed the castle into a jewel of the Renaissance, adding its famous gardens and bridge. Later, Catherine de' Medici, the Queen of France, took ownership and expanded it with grand galleries, lavish decorations, and her own gardens. Their influence gave Chenonceau a charm and elegance unmatched by any other château in the Loire Valley. Inside, visitors are welcomed into rooms filled with antique furniture, tapestries, and priceless art. But what captivates everyone is the long gallery hall, stretching across the river, where sunlight dances on black and white tiled floors. The surrounding gardens and forests make it even more enchanting, changing beauty with each season. Today, Chenonceau is the second most visited castle in France after Versailles, admired for its romance, history, and architectural harmony. It is not just a castle, it is a living story of love, power, and the women who left their mark on French history.